Hi, Trees. How are you? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Let me see. I'm trying to grab my cards. Trying to grab my cards. All right. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? Doing good? All right. Hi, Tammy Tam. All right, since Teresa was the first one on here, I'm going to go Teresa, Shelly, Tammy, Dorothy. Okay. I'm going that order. All right, Teresa. Teresa, Teresa. All right, Teresa. You have the Queen of Cups. So to me, with the Queen of Cups, Teresa, either you're bringing something to someone, giving something, you've prepared something, you've made something, or you're getting ready for something to, hey, Becca, you're getting ready for something to, you're preparing for something. Something's coming up very quickly, like 24 hours, kind of quickly. This is good news. A lot of people are going to be interested in either what you have or what you're giving away or what you're selling or what you're doing. Um, it's like there's a good day in front of you. There's a financial blessing coming your way as well. So something where money is concerned, Teresa, is going to be like a blessing to you. Either somebody's giving that to you, or because you're selling something or because you're doing something, you're going to get money for that. Also, don't be surprised if you hear about somebody being pregnant around you, or news of it, or if you already know about somebody pregnant around you. Teresa, do you know anybody pregnant around you right now? Know anything about pregnant around you? Teresa? No? Okay, well, keep your ears open. I mean, it could even be somebody that you deal with when you sell your jewelry. I don't know. But somebody around you, you will see pregnant. You'll be aware that, oh, they're pregnant. That's a confirmation that what I say is coming through or coming true. All right? All right, next up was, I saw Teresa first, and then who did I see? Let me back up. Teresa, then Robin Smith, and then Shelly. Okay, Robin Smith. Robin Smith. Robin Smith. Robin Smith. Robin Smith. What the hell are you worried about, Robin? Where are you, Robin? You're worried about something's weighing heavy on your mind. You're feeling kind of alone or lonely right now. Hey, Zara, what's going on? You're missing somebody, Robin? Are you missing someone? Hey, Indigo. What's going on, girl? Are you missing somebody, Robin? All that, everything? Okay. You know what? Things are about to change for you, Robin. Things are about to lighten up. It's been like heavy load for you for a while. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of imbalance. But also you got to work on whatever you're thinking about up here to bring something. Yeah, me too, Indigo. To bring something better in, you have to be willing to open that door, let go of the negativity as much as you can. Listen, you can only control what you can control, right? You can only control what's your shit. You can't control other people's shit. As much as you want to, you can't. So when you just decide to forgive whatever it is that you need to forgive, honestly, I swear to you, Robin, everything's going to change that fast. Yeah, I get it. But guess what? A breakthrough's coming for you. I promise it's coming. So just be patient, but that's your card. Be patient. All right. It's coming. It's coming. All right. Now, Shelly P. All right, Shelly, you're up. Give me a card for Shelly. Come on. Oh, you want me to take it? Oh, I got it. All right, Shelly. You're still stuck in thought. You're still stuck in thought about that past, that person that took the love out of the cup. As hard as you're trying, and I will give you that credit, as hard as you're trying, Shelly, it's still weighing heavy on you. And it's not, hey, Angeliki, it's not doing your body any good. As a matter of fact, all this stress is really just no good for you. It's really not healthy for you. I know it's hard to clear your mind, but you have to just kind of tell yourself, you know what, I don't even care. I don't care if he calls, I don't care if he doesn't call. I don't care if he comes into my life, I don't care if he doesn't. Either way, I'm going to choose to be happy. I'm blessed with what I have around me. That's just what it is. They're telling me, focus on the things that you know that you're grateful for, like your pups, your house, your pool, your RV, everything that you have earned because you've worked so fucking hard for it. Be proud of that. Be happy with that. And be like, you know what? It's enough. And just try to go like that, hun, because I know right now, if you let your mind get into that heartbreak, disappointment, and I don't even want to put all the other negative words out there that we both know that people go through. You deserve better, and you need to believe that you deserve better. And you need to convince yourself. Let me just cross my legs different. You need to convince yourself that you deserve better. All right? You're very important. And that person is going to miss the hell out on a really good person. So, Shelly, you know what? Their loss. I know it feels like your loss. I get it. But keep telling yourself, their loss. Okay? Raise your value. Raise your value. All right, girlfriend. Now, let me scroll back. Tammy, I think Tammy's, let me see. Let me go scroll back. I'm trying to do this the right way. Let's see. Teresa. Tammy's up. Tammy is up, and then Dorothy Parker. Tammy, then Dorothy. Tammy, and then Dorothy. First come, first serve. One ice cream, one dip or two dips. Okay. All right. Tammy Tam. All right, Tammy. So with this card, the High Priestess, which means you're elevating in your spiritual power. It also means that you're seeing what's exactly in front of you. You're definitely observing what's around you, but you're also realizing that what you thought was the biggest crutch that you needed to get through life, this is more a person, right? So, Scott, who you thought that, listen, the ending isn't the way right now that you thought it was going to be. Right now. Because right now it's more important for you to focus on Tammy. Tammy needs to better herself. Tammy needs to stay focused on work. Tammy needs to love Tammy with all the love that you were giving to the other person. You need to put all that love into you right now. Hey, I'm Gordon. Tammy Tam, let me just tell you. Right now, it might just feel like there's just a few extra coins around right now. But you're catching up. You're catching up. Keep being very careful not to overspend. Keep being very disciplined on your spending. Trust me, it will pay off. Get yourself a safe place, whether you hide under the mattress or whatever you do, to keep tucking $10 here, $5 there, whatever. And you're going to find that you're going to end up having a nice little chunk. Enough of a chunk to keep you where you need to be. All right? Very important. Stay with work. Stay on time. Keep showing that grateful attitude that you have. You're doing fantastic. You have brought yourself out of the pits of hell. And you are getting closer and closer to living through your rewards that are coming, which means your blessings are on the way, Tammy. So everything that you went through was not for nothing. Wasn't for nothing. You're going to make it. You're going to make a life for yourself. And you're going to make a good name for yourself at your job. They're going to know you're dependable. They're going to know you're a hard worker. Stay focused. Keep trying to impress the boss, honey, because they are liking what you're doing. Okay? And your coworkers think you're so nice. All right? Which you are. You absolutely are. All right. That's Tammy Tam. All right. Let me see who else I got up here. Hello, everybody. Hi, Texas Tex. Right now, I'm just doing free cards. So hold on to the horse reins for Texas, and I'm coming to you in a minute. Hold on, Miss Texas. All right, let me scroll back up. I'm coming, Texas. You'll get it. I got you for a free card. Dorothy Parker. Miss Dorothy Parker, come on down. All right, Dorothy Parker. How's everybody doing on this Friday night? How's everybody doing? I just got home from work. I left early. I was trying to get my stuff straight with a car I'm trying to purchase. For those of you who don't know, my car got flooded out and totaled that way. Nobody got hurt, thank God. Just the car. May it rest in peace. And also, I'm asking you all a favor. I'm going to ask you a favor. Please, please, please send the praying hands in the chat. Praying hands in the chat for me. For my Aunt Luann, who had back surgery months ago. And then had to have another back surgery not that long ago. And then had to just have another back surgery this morning. Or, I'm sorry, yesterday. Emergency. To get the infection out of her back, her spine, or her blood. I'm not sure where it's at. But it was really bad. Life-threatening. They just did the surgery last night and this morning. She's on IV antibiotics, and we're praying that all the infection gets cleared out. So please, you guys, if you could please send some praying hands for my Aunt Luann. She's very special to me. She's my mom's baby sister. And she's very kind to me. And I pray for her. Pray for her recovery. 100% full recovery. And I hope the antibiotics that they're giving IV work faster and better. So in Jesus' mighty name I pray. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Dorothy Parker. Thank you for your prayers. Dorothy Parker. Dorothy, what's going on with Dorothy? Come on, for Dorothy. Can I have a card for Dorothy? Can I have a card for Dorothy? A card for Dorothy. I need a card for Dorothy. Thank you. Jesus. All right, Dorothy. Got a lot going on, I see. Dorothy, you know what? It can't just be all work all the time. It can't be you doing things for everybody else all the time. You got to take time to do something for yourself. This is talking about you taking time out to focus. Dorothy, lately have you had some type of pain, whether it's in your back or in your side? Is there anything to do with the pain in your back or your side, Dorothy Parker? Thank you, Texas. Dorothy Parker, is there any pain in your back? Okay, or your side? It feels like it's something pulled. Feels like it's something. Thank you, Zara. It feels like it's something pulled. Overdid it, or without realizing you could have lifted something and twisted. Is what I'm hearing. Twisting. Give it about a week. Give it about a week. If you don't find any relief after a week, then contact your doctor, but as long as there's no other symptoms that go with it. It's like you overdid it. I keep hearing you overdid it. Dorothy, also, Miss Dorothy Parker, an unexpected phone call. From meaning unexpected, which means the time that they call you is like, who could that be? And then the person who calls, you haven't heard from for a while. It's kind of like, wow, where the hell have they been? Or why are they just reaching out to me now? I don't know if this is male or female, but there is a phone call that comes in, that actually brings good news to you. It brings good news to you, Dorothy. So, maybe not be so upset the time that they call. It might be either too early or it's too late. Like late in the night, like you don't expect a phone call after 9 p.m. or whatever, but the call brings good news. It brings good news. Oh, thank you. Richetta, thank you. Amen. Yeah, Loop. I need everybody to pray for my aunt that she has a very bad infection in her spine or her back or her blood from her surgeries, and they just did a surgery to clean out all the infection last night, and she's got to stay in the hospital for a couple of days, and today's her birthday. So sad for her birthday. She's been sick with fever and not feeling good since the first surgery. It's just been a mess. It's okay, Loop. You didn't have to retract your message, honey. I'm glad to see you on my live. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's see. Let's see who do I have after Dorothy Parker. Let me go back, let me go back. Okay, let me go up, go up. Cranky. Cranky's next. Cranky, then Denise, then Becca Smith. Mods, help me. Cranky, Denise, Becca Smith. Cranky, Cranky. Cranky, Cranky, how you doing? Poor Cranky, we gotta get together, girl. All right. Take care of that little baby girl. All right. Cranky, Cranky. This came right out for you. All right, Cranky. You have the Empress card. Cranky, somebody's seeing you in a different light. Somebody's noticing you, and I don't know if you've noticed this person yet, but there's somebody who's taking a liking to you. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. This can be somebody at work. This is somebody who enjoys being around you, likes your work ethics or likes your style. This is just saying that you're in the right place and you're in the right time, period. Your timing is exactly the way it should be, and you're where you should be right now. Work is actually okay for you. It's better than the other job. And I feel like you're getting noticed more. Don't be afraid to ask about training in another area, that letting your boss know that you want to learn different areas. That will help you to become like a supervisor, a lead, etc., etc. So that's what they're telling me. So the good news is that things are definitely going to continue to improve on the workplace, and money is definitely going to get better within the next 3 to 4 months. Within the next 3 to 4 months, money is going to improve. So there's a raise coming somehow, some way. There's a raise coming. Okay. Hey, Denise. All right. Let's see. So now I got Denise. Denise. And then Becca. All right, Denise. Okay, Denise. So you've taken yourself out of a certain situation. It's like you refuse to give your energy to something. You're trying to like turn the other cheek, so to speak. You may be trying to stay low key, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. Or just low key, like not trying to draw attention to yourself. You're paying attention to what's around you. It shows me that you're definitely studying that. You're looking to see who's looking at you. You're paying attention to see who's looking at you, what's going on. I feel like maybe last week the air was kind of thick at work, where this week it wasn't as bad. Wasn't as bad. Things have quieted down a little bit. Something's quieted down a little bit. But there are changes still coming for you, for work, where work is concerned. Also, there is something different or changing in a routine that you do, like say the gym. It's like you're wanting to change your routine, or you're needing to change your routine so that you're not just working one specific area. Instead of putting so much pressure on one area 3 times a week, it's like Go to something for 1 week, Denise, that like does majority of it. Like say the elliptical. That does a lot, right? It's moving your arms, moving your legs, working your hips, working your butt, working all kind of areas. Do something that tends to address like 4 or more areas at one time, and that's it. Wait, keep the heavy weights down for a little bit. Slow down on the weight. What do they call that? What kind of training they call that? I don't know, but I'm hearing slow down on the heavy weights, on the weight. Um, so it's not cardio, it's the other one, right? So slow down on that a little bit. Slow down on that. Your body's getting tired. I don't want you to get injured. Your body's getting tired. If you get too tired, you're going to get injured. That's what I'm hearing. So take it or leave it. All right, Becca Smith. Becca Smith. You see I'm itching all over that spirit. Spirit's high right now. Spirit is all around me right now. All right, Becca. Becca Smith. Becca. Are you waiting for a phone call, Becca? Are you waiting for a text message, Becca? Are you waiting for some type of communication, Becca? Becca, what are you waiting for? Let me scroll up. Miss Becca. Becca, are you waiting for communication? Happy birthday, Dorothy Parker. Happy birthday, Dorothy Parker. And then, let me see. After Becca Smith will be Zara, then Robin Smith. All right, I think I did Robin already, right? I did Robin. So Zara, Indigo, Angeliki, Texas. Zara, Indigo, Angeliki, Texas. M. Gordon, and Richetta. Okay. So right now, Becca Smith. Okay, Becca Smith. Becca Smith, do you have distance between you and somebody you're in love with? Is there distance between you and this partner, this situationship right now going on? Was there a breakup, or was there just a separation? There's some type of distance between you and a person right now that feels very sad for you. Okay, because that's what I'm hearing. Like it feels sad for you. I feel like you're reaching out, but they're not always responding. They take a long time to respond. They're not making you a priority right this moment. Is there a Justin around you, Becca? Is there anybody like a Justin? A J? Any kind of J name? Is there any kind of J name around you? Okay. Hey, Leslie. You can add Leslie too to the list. All right, Becca. There's definitely a struggle here. It's somebody not quite ready to comply, or not quite ready to commit. Somebody that's not quite ready to keep going back and forth. I feel like they're a little bit immature here, and they feel like your demands are too much, like being like needy, or being like wanting all their time. And if you just kind of like just hold back a little bit, just hold back a little bit, Let them be the next one to reach out to you. Don't reach out to them until they reach out to you again. But I feel like they were mad about something. They were mad about something. And was this person jealous? Becca, were they jealous or were you jealous? Were they jealous? Were they jealous, Becca? Did they ask you a lot of questions? Were they jealous? Or was it you that asked a lot of questions? Yeah, he was. Okay, I thought so. I feel like he didn't trust everything. And did he know that you have um did they thank you for subscribing, Priscilla. One moment, please. Uh did he know that did he not like it that you have other male friends, like just platonic friends? Was he upset with that? Like jealous about that? There's somebody that you still talk to that he was jealous about? No? There's not a male beside him. Yep. There's a male beside him who you talk to. Could be an ex, it could be just a friend, but it's somebody that you talk to that he feels threatened by. Is that right? Is that right or am I off? I might be off. Just tell me if I'm off. But that's what I'm hearing. Okay. So, by the way, he thinks that you're gorgeous. Let me just tell you that. And he doesn't feel adequate enough, like good enough to be able to keep you. Does he drive a black car? Becca? Does he drive a black car? Or a dark color car? Could be dark blue, dark black, real dark charcoal gray, but something dark? Okay. Is it a smaller vehicle? And it's loud? Uh-huh. And has it got like a loud, like boom, 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 boom? Is it loud? Is it a loud vehicle? Okay. So I feel like he goes past your house. Feels like he goes past your house. Or it could be your job. Somehow he's checking on you. But he will communicate. You will hear from him. And he does want to see you. Something has to be talked about. And then everything will be okay. All right, Becca Smith? All right. Told you spirit's hot tonight. All right. Who else I got? Dee Dee? Miss Denise D? What else I got? You're welcome. It's going to be okay, Becca. It's going to be okay. And Priscilla, yes, one moment, Priscilla. You have other people in front of you. You just came in and joined. So, welcome to H&G. But I'm going in the line in the way people came in. I have a couple people still in front of you. So, one moment, Priscilla. They will put you on the list. And I will answer your question for free. Oh, okay. Zara. Okay, Zara. Oh, Zara, you got something naughty on your mind. What are you doing, Zara? Zara, are you making plans? Are you making plans, or that didn't show up yet? But there's plans coming. There's plans coming. Either somebody's returning, somebody's visiting, somebody's showing up, somebody's making an offer. Now, I'm not saying you're going to accept it, but it's kind of like you kind of like taming this lion a little bit, Zara. It's kind of like you, Zara. It's kind of like you want to tame him. Listen, Zara, that's like you and walking with this lion, so to speak, and you're taming him. It's kind of like an S&M kind of version here. This is, Zara, this is about, you're not sure whether you want to deal with this person or not, Zara. Thank you, Teresa. You're not sure. There's something about it that you feel's heavyweight, or maybe their emotions are too much for you to deal with. Maybe you're not wanting to deal with this person because they're not on the same page as you. They're trying to take it somewhere else. Does that make sense, Zara? Zara, I hope you're not sleeping. Did you fall asleep? Zara? Zara, where'd you go? Well, your card was the strength card. Zara, that was your card, the strength card. I hope you hear it. I don't know, you might have fell asleep. Alright, moving on. Hopefully she'll catch it. Okay, Indigo, where are you? Indigo. Okay, Indigo. So, Indigo, you got the weight on your shoulders, Indigo. Having the 10, which is a lot, 10 of Wands. Hi, Moondula. Well, we'll put you on a list to get a card, too. I'm doing free card messages. Okay, Moondula, I'm sorry. Indigo. So you have the 10 of Wands, Indigo. And it's talking about you feeling overwhelmed with a situation. It's something that you're wanting to control, but you actually have no control over it. It's not your shit to control, honey. It's not yours. You can't change their mind. You can't make them think the way you want them to think. You can't get you from them. I always say that. You can't get you from them, honey. But I will tell you that you're going to make it through this. You're going to make it up this hill, so to speak, that you're climbing. It feels overwhelming. Something that you're dealing with right now, Indigo, feels quite overwhelming. But I'm going to tell you that, you know what, the weight's going to get lifted off of you. This too shall pass. But you have to be present in your person. Like right now, focus on what's working for you right now. What is working for you? Name 3 things that are working for you right now. And whatever's not working for you, let the universe, let the higher power, let God, whoever your higher power is. And if your higher power is the universe, that's pretty powerful too. Okay? No judgment here. It's your business, not mine. But I will tell you, if you just release and let go, and I always say let God, you can say let the universe, let the angels, let your higher power, whatever, and it is going to just start to flow. Things are going to work out for you. It looks like a bad storm right now, but honestly, the sun is trying to peek through the clouds. It's coming. Be patient. It's coming. Okay, Indigo? Makes sense to you? Yes or no? Makes sense to you? Yes or no? You're welcome. Does it make sense, Indigo? Okay, great. Like I said, oh gosh, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to fix my fat self on this couch so I don't get a cramp. Oh God, help me. Don't let me get a cramp on this live because I'll be screaming. Oh God. Okay. I'm stiff as a board for some reason. I don't know why. I worked all day. I don't know why I'm stiff. Okay. I love you too. You're going to be okay, Indigo. Just let go of what you can't handle. Just say, okay, I can't. I tried my best. I've done everything I can. And you know what? The rest, somebody else got to put some work in now. Let somebody else put some work in. Thank you, Denise, so much. Angeliki. Angeliki, over the past I want to say 2 years, 3 years. You've done a lot of studying, Angeliki. Angeliki, come on here and tell me. Hello, honey. Did you do a lot of studying? Was you doing a lot of studying? A lot of... Whoa, my cards just fell. Yeah, you were. Books were heavy. Were you doing a lot of studying? Over the past 2 or 3 years, were you doing a lot of studying? Training, studying. Miss Angeliki. Yes, okay. Because that's what it's showing me. It's showing me you put your nose to the grindstone. You really busted your ass. And then you followed behind somebody. Round after round after round after round. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Rounds after rounds after rounds. Does that make sense to you? Hi, Barbara Jackson. Welcome. In every way? Okay. All right, ma'am. I got you. I got your energy. All right, so what I'm hearing is sometimes you feel like that didn't pay off. At sometimes, at moments, which means they come and go. At moments, sometimes you feel like it's not paying off. But there's a change coming. There's a joining in something, joining in a different group or joining in a different family of groups. Like a group that's like a family. How like we're a family on here. There's like a you joining in. Yeah, you join, but you're going to be joining in this group that's going to treat you like family. In other words, something's going to be there's a nice change coming for you that's going to make you feel welcomed. It's going to make you feel appreciated. Because wherever you were previously, now whether this is a job, whether it's a relationship right now, this is you did not feel appreciated. You did not feel like somebody valued you. You didn't feel like somebody respected you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You're welcome, Dorothy Parker. Yes, I did, Zara, but I'll repeat it in a second. I kept calling you, calling you, girl. You was driving. Okay. All right. Yes, exactly. Okay. All right, well, somebody's going to regret. Listen to me carefully. Somebody's going to regret that they didn't take the time to... It only takes a few seconds to tell somebody. No. Okay, Zara, let me know if you have any questions. It only takes a few seconds to tell somebody to appreciate them. And that can change somebody's whole freaking world. Just complimenting somebody, giving somebody some gas in their tank, so to speak, so that they can keep going. Sometimes we need a little fill up, a refresher. And I want to say this is a relationship too. And I want to say that somebody thought the grass would be so green on the other side. They're going to find out that it actually wasn't. That it was actually more work, more bullshit, more drama than they even expected. And you can expect communication from somebody. Somebody's going to want to reconcile. Somebody's going to want to repair something with you. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. They're not paid, Barbara. I'm doing free messages right now. These are all free today. These are all free. All you have to do is ask Denise to put you on the list. I'm giving a free card message. So welcome in. You made it. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, if it's from the past or present. Well, I'm going to say this. The present, yes. I want to say yes, the present. But I also want to say your heart is with the past. I want to say that your heart is with the past. And they have definitely moved on to another journey, so to speak. But they too will be reaching out to you. You will have a choice or decision to make between two people because it shows me the Two of Swords, which means you're going to have to cut one of them out. But I do feel like you may, yep, you're gonna have to choose one. You're gonna have to choose one. I'm not gonna give you an answer. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you what I see you choosing. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to do that. That's not my. Don't make me do that because that's free will. Don't make me do that. So you'll have free will. It will be very difficult because the one person you love because it was comfortable and you love because it was a long time. But you also, I'm just going to say, being made to say that, but you also know what was toxic in that old relationship. The new one is still adjusting. There's still changes. There's still growing here. And there's communication that needs to be corrected in this current new relationship, okay? So please be sure before you begin or decide to even quit on this new relationship altogether, reach out for the communication. Sit down with this person when they're in the right mood. They have to be in the right mood. You'll know when they're in the right mood. To say, hey, look, I really want this to work. And I really want to work together. That's the only way we're going to get through this is to do it together. Okay? So, before you try to go back to the past, got to give this a fair shot. Because in the beginning, when you went into this relationship, you still left part of you in the other relationship. You didn't bring all of you forward. Follow what I'm saying? All right, that's all I'm going to say. These aren't readings, these are just messages, so that's all I'm going to say. But you take it from there, girlfriend. Take it from there, but hold your head up. And no matter what you do, you don't need them to tell you how wonderful you are. You don't need them to tell you that you're an amazing person. You don't need them to tell you that they're so proud of you. Because you know what? Look in the mirror and tell yourself you've put in all the hard work. You've done all the schooling, the educating, and everything else. You show them who you are every day. They're the ones that need to make the adjustment, not you. Okay? They're the ones that need to make the adjustment, not you. Texas. Texas in the house. All right, Texas girl. I'm drinking some of my Keurig coffee right now. Yes, I am. Thanks to you. And McDonald's, too. I love my coffee. Thank you, Texas. All right. Texas, this come right out for you. Texas. Okay, now you got to remember, Texas, that you got this, Angeliki. Texas, you got to remember that it's a give and take, and you got to remember how it feels when you are apart, and then the relief that you get when you finally get back together and you just work on things, and he's easier to communicate with. Sometimes he's the one that keeps needing a little break here and a little break there because he's just moody. He can be quite moody. But I want you to understand that moody or not, his love doesn't change for you. Moody or not. Oh, love from Greece. Thank you. Moody or not, the man, his feelings don't change for you. Sometimes your patience wear thin, and I know that he's gotten you to the point to always be triggered by certain things he said, by certain things he says or certain things he does. But you have to, listen, I'm not picking at you. I myself got to do the same thing. You need to be able to have more self-control. He waits sometimes to see what your reaction is going to be. He says things on purpose sometimes because he knows that it's going to trigger you. You have to show him different. You know exactly, Spirit's saying, you know exactly how to deal with him. And you know how to get him to calm down. And you know how to get him to change his, direction that he's thinking. And And when yous are apart, it's temporary. It's temporary. So right now, if yous are kind of upset with one another or just having difficulty communicating right now, give it a day or two and everything will be okay. All right, Miss Texas? All right, Miss Texas? M. Gordon, where are you? Okay, Texas, you're all right. Don't worry about nothing. Trust and believe. Don't worry about nothing. Miss M. Gordon, where are you, Miss M. Gordon? Indigo? Well, sleep is one, but trying to find a car is another. I think I'm going to try to go through Carvana. Because I've tried everything else, and I'm overwhelmed. I'm not having much luck. And I only have 5 days left to find a car. I got my car insurance company to extend the rental for 4 extra days, so I have 5 days total left. I'm just praying. Praying something happens. Either they want 3,000 down, which I don't have. I can put 1,000 down. That's all I can do. I I don't know what else. Carvana. I almost made a purchase through Carvana tonight on the phone, but I want to speak to somebody there because Carvana's only around the corner from me. I just felt funny when it was time to put my checking account on the thing. I was like, oh no, I'm going to wait till tomorrow to talk to somebody. All right, M. Gordon, are you here? M. Gordon, are you here? Yeah, I don't even have more than 1,000 to put down. And even that, I really don't have that to put down, but I'm doing it because I need a car to make more money. It's like, oh boy, can't win. Oh, credit card? I didn't know you could do that. Huh. I didn't know you could do that. I'll have to check that out. That would be a great idea, Indigo. M. Gordon, are you here? Well, M. Gordon, I'm going to pull a card for you anyway. Okay, M. Gordon, so you sit as the Queen of Swords. And as the Queen of Swords for you, and you guys don't get crazy if they're not the traditional message of the cards, because I just listen to my spirit, really, then I listen to these cards. You got to stand up for yourself in a situation, M. Gordon. Me too, Indigo. I barely even do that. I get you. M. Gordon, you have to stand up for your truth. Stand up for yourself. You're showing somebody what a good mother you are. Or you're wanting them to see that you're responsible and you're fair about things. Your son feels very protected when you're around. He knows you stand up for him. He knows that your words that come out of your mouth are always very inspiring for him. Like, even if he couldn't do something, you're going to convince him that he can. And that he's doing great. And you're very positive around your son. Spirit is trying to say that you're a very good mother. You're very determined to make it and to be successful. There are changes that are going to come in the medical field for you. I'm not going to say a huge change, but there's something with the position that you currently do. There's something that you might either extend or go to another level with in the next, I'm going to say year or two. In the next year or two. It's kind of like once your son is in a certain grade, I want to say like third grade, by the time he's in like third grade or fourth grade. I want to say third or fourth. You're going to decide that you want more and that you need more. Because if you take this next challenge, and it's like it's not as hard as when you first took the beginning challenges. In other words, when you got this first license, that was difficult. But getting the next level is not going to be as difficult. And you're going to want to do that because you're going to want to make more money, and you need to with that get that title to do that. So I hope that makes sense. It's coming. It's coming. Also, you may have the opportunity to move, or move in with somebody, or move with the partner you're safest. If you can afford where you are, you're better to stay in your own element, your own environment, than to just go elsewhere. Stay where you're secure, not where somebody else can tell you to get out. Don't do it. Don't do it right now. You cannot risk that for you or your child. Okay, whatever that's about. Richetta. Richetta. I always say Richetta. Richetta, where are you? Got a card for you. Richetta, there's some type of celebration coming up for you. Some type of gathering, party, I don't know, wedding, anniversary. There's something, birthday, something's coming up that either you are going to be involved in, you're going to go to. There's going to be a lot of family around. There's something that you were considering, well, should I go, shouldn't I go? I don't know if I should go. You should go. You should go. There's something coming up. Are you invited somewhere? Is there something coming up with a celebration involved? Oops. Also, I got another card popped out for you, which is also the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords part talks about you. Okay, well, you're going to hear about that, so write it down. Write it down that I told you. This could be with a friend. This could be with family. But it could even be at your job. There's something with a celebration coming. It's coming. I promise you, it's coming. Also, with the Four of Swords, somebody definitely broke your heart. I don't know if it was in the past, Richetta, did you have feelings of not wanting to be here, or not wanting to try anymore, or not even maybe not wanting to date, where you were done with somebody, were you completely done with somebody? Does that make sense to you? Excuse me. Richetta, does that make sense to you? What do you mean you didn't hear it? Yeah. So, Richetta, with a situation in a relationship, you have the Four of Swords. Can you see it? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, but can you hear me right now? Otherwise, I suggest you go out and come back in again. Okay? So, like I said, you have the Four of Swords. Somebody's obviously broken your heart to the point where either you want to quit, give up, you want to be done with it, you don't trust them. Somebody's a manipulator, somebody you can't trust. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Richetta? Okay, Richetta, you're going to have to go in and out of the chat and try to come back. Okay, it makes sense? Okay. I don't know if there's a delay here or what. Okay. So at the same time, even though you know this person can be manipulative, even though you know this person isn't always honest with you, you still want to hear from them, or you want to somehow reconnect with them, even though part of you doesn't want to be. It's like you say you don't want to be involved and you say you don't want to deal with it, but there's another part of you that does. Well, you're going to have the opportunity because there's going to be communication between you and this person. It looks like text message first. Some type of text message first. Ghost Sky, you'd have to get on the list. And you have to be a subscriber to my channel. So, yeah, but you... And he could be. But you have to work through some obstacles right now. And trust is a very big thing that you're going to have to try to deal with. There's a reason that he's not telling you the truth about something. There's something that he's keeping from you. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, if you're subscribed, then you know you have to wait your turn. There's a lot of people in the room. And I'm through most of them. So ask Denise to put you on the list. Okay, Ghost Guy? Ask Denise to put you on the list. Ask my mod. Okay, ask my mod to put you on the list and you'll be alright. They're free. These are free. Alright. It was after Richetta. Leslie. 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 Are you here, Leslie? Still here? Yes. Denise, please put Ghost Guy on the list. Leslie. Where are you, Leslie? Oh, there you are. Hi, girl. Miss Mardi Gras. How you doing? Alright, Leslie. Leslie, are you going out for drinks Saturday night? You're washing? I'm washing too. I got to put mine in the dryer. Thanks for reminding me. Are you going out for drinks tomorrow night with somebody? Are you having drinks with somebody tomorrow night? Thanks, niece. Are you having drinks with somebody tomorrow night? Not that you know of? Okay, well, it's a female. It's a female. It's like a catch-up. So I do feel like you're going to hear from somebody. It's going to want to take you out. Now, it don't have to be alcohol. This could be coffee. Listen, either way, you're going with this female. Catch up. It's kind of like to talk about your trip and talk about what you've been doing and that kind of stuff. Thank you, Richetta. Thank you. Appreciate your donation. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. Thank you, hon. Thank you. 5th super chat on the live stream. Thank you. Thank you so much. You've done that 5 times. Thank you. All right. So, Leslie, there's an invitation coming for you. That is going to be... That's what I said, Zara. I said, what are you doing? This S&M thing happening here. Okay. So, Leslie, there's an invitation coming. Don't turn it down. Also, too, it looks like you get an A on something. There's something that you aced. Some type of test that you aced. So congratulations on that, Leslie. Congratulations on that. Also, there's a male that's going to send you a message. You're going to hesitate to respond. You're not going to know what to answer. You're not going to know what to say. Think about it before you send the message. Think it through first, Leslie. Don't just quick respond. Think it through. All right. Who's after Leslie? Priscilla. Priscilla and then Moon. Priscilla, where are you? Priscilla? Okay, Priscilla says she has a chicken. Oh, no, you didn't. You said, I recently started dating a guy named Cheek. Do I have to worry about him ever cheating on me with anyone? He does have a baby mom, and I'm worried that he may cheat on me with her and get back with her. Okay, Priscilla. All right, Priscilla. I'll answer your question. Let's see. Priscilla, right now your relationship with this person is casual. It's casual. There's no commitment here. Right now there's no commitment. There's been no conversation. Spirit says there's been no conversation where we say, okay, we're in a committed relationship. We're just gonna stay between the two of us. We're not gonna see anybody else. However, I do feel like you've inquired about his children's mother. And I feel like he denied having feelings for her. But I'm going to tell you that he still does have feelings for her. I want to tell you he does still have feelings for her. That's his children's mother. He'll always have feelings for her. But they don't get along so well. He did not step up the way he should have. Take care of his children. I'm sorry. He was immature in his thinking. Listen, I just want to say for this to just enjoy the dating right now and just take it for what it is. Don't think so far ahead as in relationship, commitment, marriage, all that. You're trying to rush through life so fast to get to the goal of being married and having a family and that. Slow down. You have to do the courting thing the right way. Slow down. You have to take time to get to know this person really well. Don't just go by, I'm attracted to them and we have a good time or they're great in bed or whatever. Don't just go by that, because there's a hell of a lot more that you need to come with it. You need somebody that's stable. You need somebody that makes good money. You need somebody that knows how to manage their money. You need somebody who's going to make you a priority. You need somebody who will talk to you openly about their relationships, about their children, about what the plans are. And there's a lot of commitment for you that would go with that and with the children as well. So it is not going to be all peaches and cream. And I know you say, I know, but no, you don't know. It's you gotta take it slow, as that's what Spirit's saying. You gotta take it slow. Okay? You got to take it slow. Alright, good night, honey. Thank you so much. I was a spot on. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna put that in a pin. I'm gonna pin it. Thank you. Yes, he didn't take care of his children. He was immature. His baby mama lives in a different country, and he traveled there for her dad's back surgery. So very worried that he may see her and cheat on me with her. You know what? If he cheats on you with her, I would say yes. He will, because he can. But he's not. It's not like you'd lose him to her, because she knows that he's a piece of shit, and actually you can do better. I'm just going to tell you, you can do better, Priscilla. You can do better. And for the record, I don't think his dad had back surgery, for the record. I don't feel like his dad had back surgery, for the record. For the record. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But I doubt it. I doubt I'm wrong. I don't feel like he had back surgery. Sorry. Sorry, but I'd rather you find out now. And also, too, did he ask to borrow money from you? Did he ask to borrow money from you? Did he ask to borrow money from you? Are you kidding me? All right, moon. Coming up, moon. All right, Priscilla, pay attention. Pay attention, please. He's going to trip on his words, Priscilla. And then you're going to see when he's lying. He's going to trip on his words. All right. Moon. So, moon, You got the Eight of Wands. You got the Eight of Wands, Moon. So it's kind of like you're dealing with a whole lot of things at one time. Like things sometimes come at you from every angle and you're like, oh, okay. And you tell yourself, I see you telling yourself like, okay, breathe. Okay, breathe. I want to do this one. Like, you're very good. You have very good self-control. You're very good at handling pressure. You're very organized for that. You're definitely suited to handle that, Moon. I hope you didn't give him money, Priscilla. That's what I said. So, Moon, it's kind of like you're going to get to pick and choose. I want to say like your battles. You're going to get to pick and choose, Moon, your battles. You're going to be able to like make a choice also. So maybe they're hiring, or maybe somebody's coming aboard, or maybe you're needing somebody as an assistant, or something's going on where you're going to get to choose either what challenge you tackle. You're going to get to choose who handles a certain project or situation. Um, it's like you may even be the one that I'm seeing that makes the final decision on something. And you're thinking it through much more logically than somebody else is. And you're going to show somebody or explain to somebody your perspective, and they're going to respect that and really see you shine. So you're about to show somebody, Moon, the way that you can shine with the work that you do, with the training that you have, with the experience that you have, not to mention with the authority that you have. And it's going to be in a good, positive way. Some pressure gets lifted off of your shoulders within the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Some pressure gets lifted off of your shoulder in the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Also, it's like you're not seeing somebody enough, or you're missing somebody, or you're not spending as much time with somebody as you would like to. But at the same time, you do like your own space. But I do feel like you're wanting to spend more time with somebody, wondering where it's going, wondering, like, is this all there is, or is there a next step? Like, is there a next step? And that's what I keep hearing. So I don't know if that makes sense, Moon, but that's what I got for you. I hope you got that, Moon. Did you get that, Moon? Moon, did that, any of that make sense, Moon? Okay, Denise, I'm not taking any more after Lynn. I'm not taking any more after Lynn. I'm tired. Moon, did you get that? I hope you got that, Moon. Could somebody timestamp for Moon for 1 hour and maybe 7 minutes in? Moon, 1 hour, 7 minutes in, about. Could somebody timestamp and write Moon? Could somebody say Moon, 1 minute and 1 hour and 7 minutes in? Thank you, Denise. Okay, Barbara. Barbara, if you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're going to get the same outcome. But for some reason, you're thinking that you're doing the same thing over and over. You think it's going to change, and it's not. Something has not changed. Something that you're doing over and over, but you need a different outcome. You're right now trying to make a decision on which way to go, left or right. And there's a struggle in a situation that may feel as if yeah, to be honest, My private readings are $200 for 30 minutes, but you can get what we call a mini reading on the live for $88.88, and I'll be doing that tomorrow. Okay, Barbara says, yes, I'm stuck, torn apart about what to do about something. Yes, and it's showing me that. But is money also a factor right now, Barbara? Is there something with money that's a factor and also a past partner that's involved? A past partner wanting to reconnect with you? Does that make sense, Barbara? Yeah, I see financial. I do see that. Yes. Denise, can you pin up my Cash App or Zelle information, please? Cash App or Zelle. Um, Finances right now are definitely a struggle. Okay, you don't talk to past partners. Okay. I do feel like you're aware of something. There's knowledge about a past partner, though. You have knowledge or information, almost updates about a past partner. I don't know why that's about, but that's what I hear. Also, Barbara, money is, it's like you're working, yes, but what you pay out versus what you make isn't matching. It's not matching. You may want to either increase hours or get a part-time job temporarily to get you out of the rut that you're in. And then it'll make it easier to make a decision. Well, that's okay. You don't have contact. That's fine. But it was showing me that you get updates or you hear about them. Somebody tells you about them, something like that. So that's where the connection comes in between you and the past partners. All right? You're on disability because you can't work. There is definitely something that you can do from home that you can make some money under the table, so to speak, whether it's babysitting, whether it's going and taking care of an old person around the corner. Because I'm not seeing your disability to being where you're in bed. You're not a paraplegic. You're not in bed. You're not bedridden. You're not like that at all. You can shower. You can go to the store. You can drive a car. You might not be able to work 8 straight hours, but you can surely do 2 hours or 3 hours. So that's what I'm seeing. Exactly. So I am seeing that you can do something that will help to supplement your income, but won't stress you or stress your diagnoses to become worse. Okay? Believe me, Spirit shows me you. And I feel like you feel like sometimes that you made the wrong decision going on disability, but it was your only way out of a situation. Does that make sense to you, Barbara? Does that make sense to you? Okay. So I get it. I understand it. I'm not doubting it. I'm not questioning anything. There are actually illnesses that you do have. I get it. The diagnosis is true, but it's not what you thought it would be. And that's what I hear. It's not what you thought it would be. So, okay? So you have to be clever and come up with something that won't be attracted by the IRS, so to speak. Something that would be under the table. I don't care if you're a dog walker. I don't care if you're a babysitter. I don't care if you offer to go clean somebody's house for some change. Understand what I'm saying? Okay. So that's what I got for you. All right. Who's next? I know, honey. It's okay, Barbara. You needed to do it at that time. It's okay. It's okay. Absolutely, Barbara. You got nothing but my deepest respect. All right. Who's up next? Ladybug. Ladybug, where you at? Who's that? Oh, Ladybug. Ladybug. Hi, Ladybug. All right, Ladybug. Let's see what's going on. Ladybug, did you recently move? Or are you moving? Did you recently move? Or are you moving? Okay, no, neither. Okay, great. So let me find out what Spirit's talking about. Something, there is definitely something, Ladybug, with action, movement. Um, have you traveled recently? Did you go on vacation recently? I got to dig here for a minute to find out what Spirit's talking about moving, or just moved, or action, or travel, or vacation. Okay, let me see what's going on, Ladybug. Has anyone around you moved or made a purchase, Ladybug? Is anybody around you involved with you? Your family members? Somebody close to you? Has any of them moved, or there's something going on with moving or changing location? I'm so sorry, Ladybug. I keep getting the same message. And you don't have anything planned. Not that you're aware of. Okay, honey. Let me try with a card. Maybe that'll be better. I don't know. Let me try with a card. I couldn't get everybody else right and you wrong. Come on. Let me see. Let me see. Don't give up. All right. Do you feel trapped in this situation right now? Do you feel like you're trapped in a situation that makes you uncomfortable right now? Is there something that's making you feel trapped or uncomfortable dealing with a certain situation right now? Okay. Okay. Ladybug, does a motorcycle have anything to do with you? Ladybug, does a motorcycle have anything to do with you? And I'm sorry for your loss, Ladybug. Okay. Does the name David mean anything to you? Does the name David mean anything to you? Or a D initial? David or a D initial? Does that mean anything to you? Okay. Does the name Steven mean anything to you? Okay. I'm telling you the names of the spirits that I see around you. But I feel like there's like an initial, whether it's JR, whether it's DJ, whether it's, there's like initials, two initials, like a nickname initial. So, did you have a name for your son? Like, did you call him DJ or did you call him JD or did John David? Like, did you call him something? Did you call your son some type of a nickname with initials? Willie D. Did you call him anything with? Did you call him anything with initials? Or was your dad called anything with initials, please? Your son or your dad? Anything with initials? Does that make sense what I'm asking you? Junior, anybody say, hey, Junior, or like JR? Hey, Junior, or did anybody call him Junior? Oh, okay. His dad was Willis. He called him Junior. Okay. So, your son's, oh, like it. Your son's father called him Junior? Okay. Is your son's father still alive? Is your son's father still alive? Okay. Did your son cause harm to himself, Ladybug? Did your did your son cause harm to himself? Did your son struggle with depression and mental health issues? Okay, honey. Were you always helping your son get out of like trouble or get out of situations? Like he could always count on you? He could always count on you? Yeah. He's telling me that, Ladybug. He's the one that's talking about the travel. He's the one talking about travel. Did he... Did he, like disappear for a little bit? Or go away for a little bit and then come back? No, so I'm just doing a couple messages. Tomorrow, there will be paid readings tomorrow. Absolutely will be. He was always doing that. Okay, because he's showing me that, Ladybug. He's saying he made you worry all the time. You didn't know if he was coming or going. Sometimes you didn't know if he was dead or alive. The worst fears always overwhelmed you. Like, you always thought the worst, like, oh, please, please let him be all right. Does that make sense? Ladybug, he says that he already took from your life while he was alive so much of your time that you lived literally for him more so than yourself. And he keeps trying to send you messages. You smell or no. No. You, when I do this, you know I got spirit around me like crazy. So he's definitely right here. You know when he's around. You feel like you know when he's around. And I don't know if he's flickering a light. I don't know if he's taps at a window. I don't know what's happening. But it's like you sense when he's around you. And he says you got to forgive yourself. You are holding yourself responsible. Does that make sense to you? Your daughter gets the smell. Okay. You do know, but you're so hurt and in the grief stage still that you can't see the messages from him, but he's trying to send you signs. He's trying to send you signs. Listen, you gotta, can you go to therapy? Can you go to counseling? You deserve to go to counseling. You have to know that he's not holding you responsible. He's saying, Mom, I made this choice. I I did what I did. I was stupid and I did what I did. He didn't really want to do that. He didn't want that to happen. He didn't know it was that bad. Does that make sense? He didn't know that it was going to be that bad. He thought he'd sleep it off. Does that make sense? He says that you have a whole life to live. Please live it. He says, Mom, you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything wrong. He's saying you didn't do anything wrong. You were always my angel. You were always there for me. Even when I didn't deserve you to be there for me, you were. Were there drugs here? Were there drugs here? Was this an overdose? Ladybug, you're safe here. You're okay to talk here. Yes, that's what I'm hearing. Here's the thing. He thought he was getting heroin, and he had fentanyl. He thought it was heroin, and it was straight fentanyl. He realized it after he shot. He realized it right away. He realized it. He knew because he never felt like that before. And he knew he had messed around with that before. He had messed around with that before, but he tried to avoid it because he knew that would be death. He knew that would be death. So yes, in one way, he technically chose to do that and take that action and do what he did. But he didn't know what he bought. He did not know what he bought. He thought he bought one thing and he bought something else. There's some really dirty dealers out there that don't give a shit. Listen, he didn't want to die. He just had a bad problem. He wasn't a bad person. He had a bad problem. He kept saying that, Mom, nobody killed me. Nobody did that. He's saying he's saying he should have known better. He's saying he should have known better. He's happy that he's out of addiction. He's happy that he's clean and sober. But he's not happy seeing you the way you are. He is very upset, and he can't rest on the other side because you are not okay. He needs you to be okay. He feels so bad because all this time you're believing that somebody else did something. You're believing that he wasn't responsible. He said, I'm finally taking accountability, Mom, and responsibility for my actions. And he said, and I knew better. He said he tried so many times to get it together and to get straight, clean, sober, everything. He said you're always his best friend and he's always right there with you. It's not like he's in another world. He's not in another world. He's right in your world. He's just on a different plane than you. Like if you're on level 5 plane, he's on level 7 plane. But his spirit he's all around you. He loves you so much. But he says you are okay. Mom, you are okay and you're going to be okay. He said, because I'm trying to help you. He brought you to me. He brought you to me. This wasn't a coincidence. He brought you to me. You will. You'll be able to. You're going to dream of him. You're going to see him in a dream, and that's him, because that's the only way he can get to you, because you're too anxious and too upset to be awake and deal with it. In your dream, you're going to dream of him, possibly tonight. You're going to dream of him. Put a glass of water by the side of your bed. You're going to dream of him. You're going to dream something like pleasant, something that made you happy with him, something that you and him did. There was a certain thing that you and him did, just you and him did. He says, please, Mom, if you love me the way you're saying that you love me, then please know I need you to be okay. He says, because even though he's on the other side, technically on the other side, of where you are. He needs you to be okay so that he can be okay. Because until you're okay, he can't be okay. And he said that he's saying like in 25 to 30 years, and it sounds like a long time, he says to you, but you're going to live a long life. But he will be waiting for you when it's your turn, not before. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. And he says to stop taking them. He's telling me to tell you, wean down, cut down. Stop taking that. Please, Mom. Wean down, cut down. Don't just stop, you'll get sick. Don't just stop, you'll get sick. Wean down. They're not helping you. You're going to be okay, Mom, he says. You're going to be okay. You know what I'm talking about. He says, you know what I'm talking about. He said, Mom, I'm okay. I'm okay. But I'll be better when you're better. And I need you to get better. Stop letting these doctors tell you you need this and you need this and you need this and you need this. He said, it's too much. You've put on weight since all this. And it's because of your emotions. And it's because of that medication. Yes. And you know what? You need to get with God. You need to stop hating God and realizing that God didn't try to punish you or punish your son. God protected him. He says you're going to be okay. Start letting your doctor know you want to start weaning down off of some things so that you can think rationally. Start writing your feelings and emotions out in a journal, a private journal that you keep just for yourself. Write him a letter. Write your son a letter in that private journal. Write him a letter. Write him a letter every day if you want to. Let him realize that you know that he's right with you because he is, okay? So I hope this helps. I know you have. Listen, you're okay. You put on weight because that's your emotions. Okay, your emotions aren't what you're eating, it's what's eating you. It's what's causing you to be so sad, to give up on yourself, to give up on life itself. But the truth is, your son's not giving up on you. You never gave up on him. Now it's his turn, he says. He's not giving up on you. He wants you to take it one day at a time, Mom. But please, start drinking more water. Start getting better sleep. Start going for a walk every day. And tell your doctor, I don't want to be on all this shit anymore. I need to wean down. This is just, all this shit I'm taking is masking everything. It's not helping me to deal with everything. I want to come down off of everything. Slowly. Yeah, Zara too. Well, Ladybug, guess what? It's time to come back to life. Your son just literally gave you CPR. Your son just gave you CPR. So I hope my message has helped. I know in the beginning it sounded like I was way off, but I wasn't. It was because I was trying to ignore a spirit that was trying to come in, because I wasn't trying to do mediumship readings, but your son was very persistent. He was very persistent. He kept telling me, they called me by initials, like initials, and that JR, Junior, made sense. So, anyway, I hope this helped. Know that your son's with you. Put a glass of water by your bed tonight, and you'll dream. You should dream of him if you can relax yourself. Don't take medicine to relax yourself. Just relax yourself. Just breathe. Just do meditation. They have been, you know. Listen, it's nothing worse than a mother losing their child. I get it. I get it. But he's still with you. I know you can't see him, but I promise you, he's right next to you. He is literally. Do you have a tattoo? Do you have a tattoo? Do you have a tattoo? He's just told me, look at your tattoo. Now, how the hell would I know that you got a tattoo? He's telling me, look at your tattoo. So was he with you when you got that tattoo, or did you get it after him? Was he with you? Oh, was he? Did you get that after he passed? Way before he passed. So was he with you when you got it? Or did you tell him that you were getting that before you got it? Because he's saying somehow he was involved with that. Somehow he was involved with that. So if it wasn't after he passed, then he was involved with that somehow before you did that. Or he told you where to go to get that. I don't know. You did tell him before. Okay. So that's why he's telling me, look at that heart. That's his love for you. So, you know what? Rub that. Is it on your forearm or is it on your right leg? Is it on your forearm or your right, above your right ankle? Where is it? Is it forearm? What's on the forearm? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Close to your shoulder. Close to your shoulder, because I went like this. Okay. He made me go like this. Did you see me on the video when I went like this? Even though I said your forearm or your right leg, and then I went like this? Did you see me do that? That was him telling me to do that. That was him. So, listen, Spirit's smarter than I'll ever... Oh, I'm trying to put this up here. Spirit's smarter than I'll ever be. Smarter than I'll ever be. He knows. He knows. So, do yourself a favor. I've given you a lot of evidence that he's here. So just know that you're going to be okay. Things are going to get better from this day on. Oh, your youngest daughter's next to you. And yes, you saw it. Good. Good. On the forearm. Okay. I love spirit. I love mediumship. I love it. I love it. All right. I got to go. Do I have anybody else left? Oh, Go Sky. Okay. Trust and believe her. Ladybug. She's always spot on with everyone. She has the forearm tattoo. Oh, okay. So I guess he's right there with you. He literally is right there with you. Or he wouldn't have said that. He wouldn't have said it. You don't know Helen and Grandma Bunny and Bunny? You don't know me? I've been on here for 16 years. You don't know me? Okay. He talks to her a lot. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Okay, now I'm looking for some chips and dip. Oh, I got 2 more to do. Oh, jeez. All right, Sky, ask your question. Thank you, Ladybug. Thank you, Ladybug. Sorry, I put my phone down. Let me put it up on the microwave. Put it up on the microwave. I'm gonna get me some dip and chips. God knows I don't need them, but I'm going to eat them. God knows I don't need them, but I'm going to eat them. How is my ex, Jose, feeling about me? We have been separated for almost 7 years now and haven't had any contact since. We separated. He still has me blocked on all forms. I want to know why you care. You got it, Ladybug. I want to know. I want to know, Sky. Now, Ladybug, don't you give up now. You gotta do something. He's waiting to see what you do. All right? And we'll be in touch again. Let's start taking some action now. You got to do something. Your other kids need you. You got to do something. That's it. Time's up. Time's up. I know you think about them. But here's the question. Here's the question. You think about them because it was comfortable. You think about them because there's really not been anyone since. Does that make sense? Okay, Leslie. Okay, so he's all you have to refer back to right now. And the truth is that you've decided, hold on, I can't carry this in my phone. Hold on 2 seconds. Hold on. Put my coffee down. Oh, shoot. Okay. So you decided, you're the one who decided to hang on and hang on. He's moved on. He's moved on. He remembers you, but he's moved on. It became very toxic between the two of you, and there was a lot of arguing as well. Does that make sense to you, Sky? We got to remember those things, okay? It's true. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'll keep talking. Hold on. I have to go to the bathroom. Just a second. I'm trying to get everything. Hold on. Hey, you guys. Remember I said I had stuff in the dryer. So when I'm going to go into the bathroom, that's where my washer and dryer is, right there in that door, right? So don't you know? Look. You see all that on the floor? Ain't that some shit? Now I gotta clean all that up. I had tissue in my pocket. I had a tissue in my pocket. And now I gotta go sweep that up when I'm done off this live. Did you see it? Alright, Sky, I didn't forget you. I'm taking my clothes, I'm gonna throw them in the dryer real quick. It's only washed a few things. And especially my favorite shorts to wear for bed. And I'm like, what is all this shit in the washer? Oh no. I had to shake it all over the floor so I could put the stuff in the dryer. I said, I'll clean it up when I'm done. Holy shit. My OCDs, you know, is going crazy looking at it. Okay, Sky, so where I'm at with you. Sky, are you between 35 and 40? Are you between 35 and 40? Zara. $29. How old is he? How old is he? Hello, T-Sky. $28. Sky, who's around you that's the age I just said? What male is around you that's 35 or 40? Is this a brother? Who is around you? Your other ex. Okay. Did the ex who is 35 to 40, around that age, did he reach out to you? I talked to the other ex. We're friends, though. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You're friends, though? But are you friends with benefits? Oh, okay, Bunny. Thank you. They know each other. No friends worth benefits. Okay. Somehow, your old ex and your recent ex, I don't know if they communicate. I don't know if the one that you're missing finds out how you're doing through the other one that you do talk to. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Oh, you used to be. Okay. Well, I think he'd like to be again. Just to let you know. Listen. Okay. But I'm saying the one that you used to have friends with benefits, the one who you still talk to, still thinks about being back with you. Even though he's with somebody else. He never really quite got over you. But the one that you're asking about, he's moved on. He's not coming back for another round. The time that you had with him was the lesson that you were to learn, and you did. But you don't want to admit that. It was easier to go backwards than it is to try to meet somebody new and go forward. But you have got to stop being so scared. And you really do got to put yourself out there. Because you're way too young to stay trapped and stuck. It is. I did it for years. It's easier, but it's not better. And it actually doesn't get better. Not usually. There's something that you need to do for yourself, Ghost Guy. There's something you need to do for yourself. Something that you keep putting off and say, yeah, I'm going to do it. Whether that's schooling, whether that's getting a certification, a license, a degree, whatever the case may be. You need to stop putting it off. You need to accept the fact that it's done. And as much as it hurts, you've got to agree to move forward. You can't stay stuck. I know. But you got to give them time. They're not going to be like him, but you're going to find somebody better than him. That's the reason that the universe pushed him out of the way in the first place, so that you can find better. Now, they're going to be different than him. They're never going to be the same as him, because they're not him. They're going to be different. But different has to be better, and you have to accept the fact that somebody's different. You're not going to have the same exact feelings for this new person as you would that old person. It's a different kind of love. Right, Zara? No, only if you choose not to. Only if you choose to stay stuck. You have to be willing to date somebody who's different. Date somebody who's different. You can have so much fun. You can get spoiled. You can be taken care of. There's somebody who would want to buy you a car. I don't know who that is. Somebody try to help you buy a car? Just start going out with your friends more. Start having fun that way. But be careful out there. Oh, he bought you a car before? Okay. Well, see? I told you somebody's going to buy you a car. I told you that man likes you. I wouldn't be surprised if you go back with him. That I wouldn't be surprised. Because that man still loves you. I don't care what he says. Hi, Eminem. Eminem, meet S&M on here. Zara. All right, I got to move on. You've been a sub where? You've been a sub where? Oh, a subscriber. I'm sorry. I was getting confused. I'm like, what? If you've been a subscriber for a while, what name were you under? Because moderators, do you recognize Miss Eminem? Where have you been, Miss Eminem? I haven't seen you for a long, 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 long time. Oh, okay. You're welcome. Love my voice? Okay, thank you. You hide why? You hide why? Why would you hide? No reason to hide. JR was because he was a junior. Him and his father had the same first name, so thank you again. There you go. Tell your daughter thank you, love bug. I mean ladybug, love bug. I said love bug. Remind me of Herbie the Love Bug. Remember that show? Aw. I don't know why you say that. I'm sure people like you. But you're right. You know what? Sometimes dogs are better than people. I would choose a dog over a person any day. I know, right? I understand they are. Mm-hmm. Lynn, where you at? You here? Your last one. My dog died last year too. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you kidding, Ladybug? That's crazy. Spirits all over you tonight. Aw. That's my dog. See my dog? I had to put her down last year, but I'm ready to get me a new dog now. First I get my car, then I get my dog. First I get my car, then I get my dog. I know you did, Ladybug. You don't have a car either? Oh boy. I can't call you for a ride then. What am I going to do? Lynn. Okay, Lynn. Do you have a question, Lynn? Oh, God. Don't tell me no more. No, not funny. Message from Spirit. Okay. All right, Lynn. Thank you for being patient. Hold on, Lynn. Lynn, say you're going around in circles. Lynn? Lynn, you're going around in circles, Lynn. Keep going around in circles. Thank you, Shelly. It's like you're doing it thinking that you're going to better yourself or you're going to do something better and make some changes, but it's like I'm going to take the car, and then the car is broken. Then I got to fix the car, and then I got to spend the money for this and spend the money on that, because it's like somebody, you keep trusting these fools that say they're doing one thing but they do something else. Or somebody lends you their car. Somebody lends you their car. Who lends you their car? Does somebody lend you a vehicle? Does somebody lend you a vehicle to use, Lynn? Is there an old vehicle that had to get fixed, or it's broken down? What's the deal? You have your own car. Okay, so was it broken down at one point? Was it broken down? Something had to be repaired or replaced that was kind of expensive for you. For you, it was expensive. Does that make sense, Lynn? They're saying like 3 months ago, Lynn. 3, maybe 4 months ago. Try to think back a little harder. I don't know if it wouldn't start. There was another issue. Another issue. Are you in addiction, Miss M? Eminem? Are you in addiction? Oh, the brakes. Okay. Spirit's saying that you're playing with fire right now. And then it's like you're playing with fire right now, which means somebody that you're dealing with doesn't have your best interest at heart. Somebody that you're dealing with does not have your best interest at heart. Does that make sense? Okay, Lynn. I got you, honey. Are you dealing with somebody that... Megan? It's somebody who you think that... You think they're doing you favors. Like you can go to this person for a favor. And you think they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart, but they're expecting something in return. It's somebody you go to for favors. Maybe it's, can I get $10 till next week when I get paid? Or, I don't know. Does that make sense? You didn't have to ask somebody for a ride when your truck wasn't good to go to work? You didn't have to ask somebody for a ride somewhere? Your dad an Uber. Did you go on a date recently? Were you with a male companion recently? Like in July or August? I keep feeling like there's a male that was attracted to you or is attracted to you. Either you met this male in July or you met him in August. Is there a male that you just recently started to connect with, either through work? Maybe not date, but connecting with somebody you just met? Somebody you just met in July or now? Why does it feel like your space is so small? Is where you live, is it just the room? Just a room? Is it just a room? I mean, you might have rights to the whole house, but is your area just your room? Yeah, Megan, I don't know. Was your surgery in your stomach? Was your surgery in your stomach? You live in a condo, okay. They didn't go through your stomach to do your back, right? Oh, and I say Megan. When I say Megan. No, Lynn? Okay. There's something with your stomach area. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, this person, I'm gonna go back to what I was seeing. This person, and I keep hearing July and August. I don't know if you ran into somebody, I don't know what the hell, I don't know. But July and August were important for this person. It also feels like you don't get out much. Like as far as get out, like to go out socially, you don't get out much. You're like more like a homebody. But Spirit tells me you're going to be dating. Spirit tells me you're going to be dating. And I feel like this is unusual for you because how the hell are you going to meet anybody when all you do is go to work and go home, go to work and go home? But again, I said I saw somebody maybe around the job. But your job changes, or the people change, or the situation changes, or the houses change. Something changes all the time. Nothing's the same all the time, except for the same people that might work in the office. But you meet different people all the time, don't you? Don't you meet different people all the time? You work out of home. And you have nothing to do with real estate, then? You have nothing to do with real estate? I must be burned out because I'm not hitting you at all. I'm not hitting you at all, other than being a homebody, yeah. Do you have a... this is the last time I'm going to try. If not, I'm going to give up. Do you have a sister that you talk to on the phone? Or is there a female, like a close friend, that's like a sister to you, that you talk on the phone to often? If that ain't right, then I quit. I'll give you an IOU. If that ain't right, I'll give you an IOU. Yes, text mostly. Okay, good. I'll take it. I'll take it. So you're here with me. I got you. Does she live in another state? Does your sister live in a whole different state than you? Somebody's in Florida and somebody's somewhere else? She don't live in a different state than you? You don't live in Florida? You're not in Florida, Lynn? I don't know why I feel palm trees around you or hot weather around you. You probably say Colorado. Same town. Okay, I'm off. I'm done. I quit. Texas. I felt hot, so okay, Texas. Are you a Starbucks person, Lynn? Oh, lots of palm trees? Okay. Okay. I kept feeling like it was Florida because of what I saw. Okay, so you're a Starbucks. Okay, you're a Starbucks person. Are you a DoorDash person too? Do you have it delivered to your house? Do you have stuff delivered to your house? Oh wow. Sometimes yes, okay. Jersey has basements too. Um, Lynn, is there anybody named Mark around you? Past or present? Is there anybody named Mark around you? Past or present? I guess it would be Mike or Mark. I'll take Mike or Mark. You got a Mike or Mark around you, Lynn? Mike or Mark? Mike or Mark? Then I'm gonna call it quits because I'm hitting and missing. I felt Florida because I felt the heat and I saw palm trees, so I figured Florida, but I didn't realize Texas had palm trees. Um, I'm still going to say July and August is important about something. Somehow, something either happened in July, something happened in August, something that's unforgettable or something that was memorable. Maybe it was a birthday celebration. Maybe it was your dad's birthday. Something July or August. Was anybody's birthday July or August? And that's the last thing I'm going to ask you. Was anybody's birthday July or August? Sorry. uh, July daughter's birthday. Okay. How old's your daughter, Lynn? How old is your daughter? Is she in her 20s? Okay. And she don't date anybody like Mark or nothing with an M letter? She don't date anybody with the letter M? Oh, and your other daughter's birthday is August. Okay, so July and August are two important times. Okay, all right. But Lynn, does your daughters, any of your daughters, go with anybody with the initial M? Okay, okay, but are their initials with the M? Are either one of their initials with the M, first name? Tooth. Okay, I quit. I quit. I'm sorry, Lynn. I'm sorry, Lynn. I'll have to try again tomorrow. I'll put you on the top of my list for tomorrow if you come on. Um, I think I'm burned out. I did so many. I think I'm burned out. I'm tired. I think I did too many. I guess I got to keep exercising because my mind. It's already 11 o'clock. I've been on here almost 3 hours. I'm tired. I'm sorry, Lynn. I'm usually better than that. I'm usually better than that. As you saw, I wasn't wrong on anybody. And then, boom. Thank you, Lynn. Love you, too. Yeah, I got nothing left. I don't even, my head ain't even itching. Like, all this, nothing. 8:11 for you. It's 11:11 here. Ooh, 11:11. Make a wish. Yeah, I think the mediumship drained the rest out of me. I do. Um, if I did them more often, I'd probably get more used to it. If I did it more often. But anyway, I'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be charging, but not for Lynn. Lynn will get hers for free. Um, please, mods, remember Lynn for tomorrow if she comes on. She gets a message for free. But everybody else, I'll be doing pendulum because I know. Matter of fact, I'm going to even do me pendulum too because I can't wait. And I'd rather do pendulum for myself, asking questions while you see it. Because I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like Spirit will mess with me if I do it here by myself. So if I have witnesses, then Spirit knows he has to act right. I say he has to act right. So, alright guys, well I'm going to go. Ladybug? Absolutely. But I'm drained up. But, yeah, what's up, Ladybug? What's the matter? No way, Denise. I love the pendulum. Thank you, Lynn. I got tired. I feel tired. My eyes, look, you can tell with my eyes. Did I see messages before what, honey? Let me go back up. And Ladybug, Ladybug, Ladybug. I didn't see any messages before I did your reading, no. I'm going back up. You said your tag name used to be Lovebug. I remember that, yeah. Um, your daughter made you realize that JR. Okay, I saw that. Hold on, Ladybug, I'm looking. You said your son talks to her a lot. Uh, said she has the forearm tattoo. Let me go further back up. Your daughter gets the smell, because I started to say smell, and then I said no for you, no. His body, where, okay, I got that. I believe he did it, but didn't admit it. When he was little, just my son, his birth name, We'll go further back up. You've been at the same address for 17 years, no vacation. Not that I'm aware of. I feel trapped at home. Haven't been able to go anywhere since my son passed away. No, ma'am, thank you. My dad's name also was my son's middle name. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're telling me to look at. I've gone over the messages best I can. What happened? Down 4 months ago, after you spoke with Lynn. I was saying my brother's name is Mark. Oh. And you know what's funny? I was going to say Arizona. I really was going to say Colorado or Arizona. Something about Colorado and Arizona, but I didn't say it. Both of your daughters' names starts with an M, Mariah and Michaela. My youngest son, Matthew, is letting me get his car fixed that broke. I was probably still connected with you. Thank you, Ladybug. Thank you, Ladybug. I believe it. Because my eyes feel still heavy. Your son, I had to send your son back to you fully because he was sharing his time with me, trying to get me to talk. And I'm like, nope, I'm tired. I can't. Because if I go past what I can physically do, and I'll get myself sick. And I can't do that. I got to go to work Sunday. Thank you, Ladybug. Lynn, that makes a lot of sense why they kept holding me to what I was saying, and you kept denying what I was saying. Now it makes sense because Ladybug can relate. Because you don't have a car at the moment. Oh, my God. Me either, Ladybug. My car got totaled in a flood. I'm still waiting to see if not Geico, that's my insurance company. I'm still waiting to see if the Gap insurance is going to cover the remaining balance or I'm going to be screwed up the ass royally. I need a miracle. Because to get a car, everybody keeps telling me I have to have $2,000 or $3,000 down everywhere I've been. I've been to 8 car dealerships in the last few days. I'm exhausted. Oh, boy. I'm glad. I'm lucky. I'm blessed. Listen, I'm so grateful that I didn't get in an accident. My car got stuck in a flood. It was so treacherous coming home that night on August 6th. And then once I parked my car, I couldn't get it to start no more. It just acted crazy. It shorted out everywhere. Well, it would start, and then it wouldn't start anymore. And then the insurance man looked, that was a mess. Okay. It's a mess, right, Ladybug? It's a mess. And I don't even know how a person on disability would be able to buy a car. If they keep asking for your pay stubs and all this other shit. That's what I say. Yep. You know what? I'll get a car one way or the other somehow, or I'm going to have to Uber it for a minute to work or whatever. But Teresa, it was so bad. 77 vehicles that night, right here in my own town area. The highway was closed at a certain point in Cinnaminson, New Jersey. 77 vehicles in my area were disabled and had to be towed off the road. And there was a lot of car accidents on the way. I saw a lady hydroplane right in front of me and hit a tree. Oh boy. I wish, well, yeah, I guess stolen ain't no better either. So now I have a rental car, which is really nice. It's a 2024 Chevy, shoot, I always forget the other name. Blazer. 2024 Chevy Blazer. I love it. Man, I wish I could have a Chevy Blazer. I keep praying to God, please let me keep this car. Let me keep this rental. Let me keep this rental. Please let me keep this rental. It is the nicest car. It drives so nice. It's easy to get in and out of. It's so comfortable. Oh, I would love to. It's not happening in this lifetime, but I would love to. Okay, I understand, Ladybug. I'm glad he's okay. It's really nice. Anywho, well, listen, I'm going to go, you guys. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I was going to have you Zoom with me, but then that didn't go through. I was waiting on Zoom and nobody came, so I came on here instead. And I was going to do it just for members, but I figured I'd do it for everybody and cover my members too. Oh, wow. Yeah, it was such a nice ride. Anyway, good night, everybody. And Ladybug, tell your son I said thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's very nice, the blazer. Yeah, I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to finish my cigarette, my coffee, and go to bed. And I'm drinking decaf coffee. I was so smart to buy Maxwell House decaf. Maxwell House decaf. And then in the morning, I drink Maxwell House half decaf. So I'm not getting as much caffeine as I used to get. So I'm doing better. Yeah, you can buy rentals. The Enterprise car rental has rentals you can buy. You think that's cheaper, Miss Eminem? You're welcome, Ladybug. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night. See you tomorrow.